Hey everybody, so today we're going to be talking about the bow hold, and I'm going to show you a really neat exercise that I learned to help alleviate some tension, also to help with flexibility of the fingers and independence of the fingers. So I had a teacher who once told me that muscles, what they do is just contract and release, and so he said if you put your hand on your lap and you use energy to make a fist and then you relax, then the fingers just naturally want to curve. If you do the opposite, you're using energy to expand the fingers open, and if you relax, then the fingers naturally curve. And so we want to keep this naturalness of the hand at all times, right? And so sometimes when we think about the bow hold, we're trying to micromanage and manipulate every single little finger, and this one has to be like this, and then this like that, and then make sure like that. Well, again, if we just keep this naturalness and we just put it on the bow, voila, perfect bow hold. And then, of course, this is more for violin, for cello bass, or violin, viola, cello bass. Then maybe we want to have a little bit more depth in the hand. And of course, we're doing this. So in terms of the thumb, and right, so I used to play like this when I was in high school. And later, once I went to college, well, obviously, this was not good. There's not any flexibility. It's very stiff, a lot of tension. And then I tried to fix it, and then there was the opposite extreme, which is this, and it's locked. Later, much years later, I learned that actually the thumb has to be flexible as well. So try to keep the thumb where it's not like this or like this, okay? In terms of the thumb and the placement, I know for violin, viola, they always say keep your middle finger and your thumb adjacent to each other. Okay, for cello bass, at least for cello, sometimes some teachers say actually by the third, and you have to lead with the third. For me, and depends. For me, it's just I was gonna say it depends who you're studying with. They might say a different variation. For me, I like to keep the thumb, in between actually third and second for cello. Okay, so then let's talk about the exercise. Okay, that I want you guys to do. So I want you to hold the bow. The pinky's gonna be behind here. Okay, the thumb is going to be off like this, and then the index finger is going to be off as well. And so the first thing that you need to do is you need to have good bow distribution. So right now I just want to put four beats in one bow like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And of course you want to make sure that you're using all of your bow. Hey, Maisel. And then also you want to make sure in terms of bow distribution. Then let's say, because this gets a little bit complicated, I might do it in like a different do it in a process. What do I mean by that? So maybe to help you with bow distribution and counting and independence of fingers, maybe at first you're going to do this. Maybe just tap your index finger one like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's step one, right? Step two, then all you're gonna do is tap the thumb lightly, and if you notice, you don't really have to squeeze the thumb because you're holding it with your pinky, right? So then you do this. You go, of course, you can't see my thumb, but imagine my thumb going tap, 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 tap. Maybe you can see it, maybe you can't, but I'm actually tapping every single time. And of course, then the last one is, so now you're holding it, thumb is lightly touching, and then the first finger's there on the stick, and then you want to go like this. So even though you play cello and bass, still tap on top of the bow. Notice though, and with the bows right here, it's octagonal. So there's a little place right here on this side where you put your pinky on top. So right here on this little curvature or wedge. And so then you want to do this. And you're going to go tap, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's step. So the bow distribution was step 1. Step 2 was the tapping the index. Then the thumb. I guess step 4 is the pinky. And then ideally, after that, what you have to do, this is the actual exercise, but I just kind of broke it down for you in case you're having issues. The actual exercise is this. On beat 1, you move the bow. Beat 2, index goes where it's supposed to go. Beat 3, thumb goes where it's supposed to go. Beat 4, pinky goes on top. Then beat 1, you change the bow. Pinky goes back, thumb comes off, index comes off. Now, when I take the fingers off, I just let go a little bit, try to hover kind of close to it. And same thing with the index, just hover a little bit. Don't try to do this, or don't try to, exaggerate that. You want to keep it close. So again, I would suggest you do this exercise on all 4 strings, because then that'll help you practice, and also you're practicing on the different levels. Okay, so let's try it on the C string, the lowest string. So beat 1, index, thumb, pinky, thumb, index, and then you do it on all 4 strings. So I would suggest you try this exercise. It's helped me so much with my tension, and then it's also helped me build independence, which later, in other videos, we'll talk about flexibility of fingers, collé, and all that good stuff. So happy practicing. I tried to make this as fast as possible, because I did another one that was really slow. And you get to see Mesa for a little bit. Bye, you'll have a good one.